Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good weekend and welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. A couple of days have passed in game since the last video, and Mitch and the Aldecaldo mechanics have had a chance to put the Militech Basilisk hover tank together. Yes, that's right, the Aldecaldos now have a Panzer. Thanks to their contacts, notably Dakota Smith, the Nomad Fixer who operates out here in the Badlands, they've also managed to source a limited supply of ammunition and consumables for the Panzer's weapon and countermeasure systems. I'm now responding to a call from Pan Am where she just casually dropped that I might like to join her and take the Panzer for a spin. I mean, let's face it, those weapon systems ain't going to test themselves. This is very much one of those shut up and take my money situations. Oh my god, there it is. That is beautiful.
And Saul, what about him?
Nothing, for now. We're staying out of each other's hair.
So he's not planning a family council?
Of course he is. He just wants to keep me in the dark a while longer.
I always wanted to take one of these suckers for a spin.
Which is exactly how all those naive gonks landed at the front. Didn't even need to be recruited. They just showed you the tech.
Go on, hop in. Everything is set.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, the Panzer here in Cyberpunk isn't quite the same as the way the Panzers were described in Walter John Williams' Hardwired novel. In that, the Panzer jocks would be inside full-body suits plugged directly into the Panzer systems and encased in shock-resistant gel, but hey, it's close enough.
Alright, let's fire her up. Hold on to your head. Damn it.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Everything is dandy. Give me a moment. Oh, yes!
Yeah, in the novel you wouldn't need a display to see outside the tank, you would see with the tank's sensors. But this is still extremely cool.
It's not the latest model, but Mitch and Bob did what they could.
Yeah, this Panzer is a 17-year-old model. It's been sold off by Militech as surplus.
What do you think?
Nice and cozy in here.
You steer directly from your seat. All you have to do is jack in.
What, no knobs, buttons, blinky doodads?
No, none. The impulse runs directly to your cerebral cortex. In a sense, the Basilisk becomes an extension of your body. It's like a mystical oneness.
Yeah, now that's more like it.
If it's so mystical and shit, why the co-pilot? Extra support?
I'll tell you once we're a bit further from camp. We'll practice.
Alrighty then, let's take this baby for a spin.
Okay. If you want full functionality in an engagement, you need a second person to handle sensory overload. One pilot steers, the other handles the gun.
Oh, and by the way, this Basilisk isn't really...
It's oddly pleasant. You'll see.
It isn't really a combat vehicle. I mean, it is, but it's not a frontline tank. It's an armed and armoured cargo transport. But it'll do. It's still leagues and bounds ahead of anything the RAF and Shiv have got.
Okay. This will do fine. A dry run first. I'll disconnect for now.
Doesn't need two pilots?
You won't be steering and firing. Are you ready?
Pan Am, is this, as designed?
Neural synchronization doesn't happen at the snap of one's fingers. It'll be over soon. There. See?
Ooh.
Okay, starting to understand what you meant.
Warm up. Don't worry. I'm not gonna watch.
I think they're taking some inspiration
Just
from
put it through a
Pacific
few
Rim
turns.
here, with regarding the whole crew synchronization thing.
Soft ride. Seems a boat.
She'll fly right over any bumps, all types of terrain. Head towards that wreck. Alright, I can see you've grown bored. Now take her along the line of turbines. When I say so, swerve right or left before the last of them.
All right.
In case you're wondering, the turreted weapon is a 75mm auto.
Left. Very good. Keep her going.
It's not the only weapon system this thing comes with.
Right. Yes, that's the way to do it.
For now, though, we're just learning to steer.
Right. Excellent. Now let's do some shooting. Stop and I'll activate the system.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Alright, I'm stopped.
What's on the menu?
Don't get excited. The Basilisk is a cargo ship by design. But it should still be a good time. Alright, blast those wrecks.
Blast the wrecks. Oh, there they are. Right.
Bullseye! Good. Better than dirt now. Okay, practice is over.
And on this playthrough, I have successfully completed the Pan Am romance
V,
options.
do you remember what I said about impulses?
Mm-hmm.
Well, watch out now.
What's happening?
Hijacked in. Our nervous systems are now linked.
Right. Basilisk pilots working in harmony. That why I'm feeling everything doubled?
It's sensory feedback. Our systems are intertwined. Would you like to try it out?
Okay. I could go for that.
Can you feel that?
Honestly, no idea how people can focus in combat.
It's probably not always this intense. How about this?
Yep, this video's getting demonetized. Pan Am Palmer, you dirty, dirty girl. I'm pretty sure this is not what the designers had in mind when they developed this system. I'm also pretty sure that V really doesn't give a good shit.
Oh, fuck. They found us. We have to get back to camp.
They're rapid.
Really?
Whole group of them.
Really?
Fight.
They're here too, Saul. In full force.
Take them out. And haul ass here and make yourselves useful.
We'll go straight to camp. We have to help the family.
You know, I didn't really like the Raff and Shiv too much before now, but right now... all Raff and Shiv must die. Talk about coitus interruptus. Oh,
We're almost
god
there.
damn it. Who put that rock there?
Hey, I see panic. Bastards are interested in crime.
You see, this is the thing about hover tanks, because hover tanks have actually been tried before, but the problem is you put a big gun in a hover tank, and when the gun fires, the tank flies backwards. In order for this to work, you'd have to have weapon systems that don't actually have any recoil. But, nah, it's just a game. Who cares? Come on, get some. Get some. You want some of this? Oh, you want some of this too? Look, you left. The 75mm AUG cannon is remarkably bad at actually taking out people on foot, who apparently are immune to shrapnel. Real good for taking out vehicles though. I mean, look at this. How is he still standing? What is going on? I can't help but feel that the Basilisk looks like a third-man tank destroyer in World War II is in line here with a couple of machine guns.
Is everything?
Yeah, you turned them to dust.
So Panam and I, using the Basilisk that Panam stole without Saul's permission, have just saved the entire Aldecaldo camp from a concentrated and heavily armed attack by the Rathan Shiv. Let's see what Saul can find to pick fault with Panam now. Wow, she got dressed quickly. You see, that's how you can tell that this is fiction and not reality. I mean, I'm still basically buck naked, but no woman in the world is capable of getting dressed as quickly as that. The cybernetic implant has not yet even been imagined that can make a woman get dressed as quickly as that.
Each on his or her own must think first and foremost of what's good for the family.
Come on then, Saul. Let's hear it.
Come on, Saul. If I have to leave the clan, please just say so. Spare me another speech of yours at the very least.
I'm afraid you'll have to sit through a few more. Because from this day forward, you will lead this family by my side.
I will what?
I wish to do this properly, but fine. Have it your way. I was wrong. You were right. That's the truth. May it never happen again.
But I made a mess of so many things. You said...
I know. But I changed my mind. You risked everything for this family, not even knowing whether you'd be welcome the next day.
Okay. Okay. Well, many things will have to change.
Yes, and to start with, we need to leave this place. Quickly. We can't wait for Militech to find us.
Of course. I will prepare our route.
Gotta admit, did not see that coming.
Congratulations.
Terrible choice. I voted nay.
Thank you. Thanks. I need to cool down, I think. Will you come with me?
Although the cynical side of me is saying that if Saul were to give Panam shit now the way he normally does, he would be out on his ear and she would be in charge without him. So the best way to control her at this point is to have her on his side.
An interesting day. I feel as if I've barely evaded a rapidly approaching train.
Or am I just being too cynical?
Pretty close.
I don't know if I could have done it without you.
Hey, come on.
No, I'm serious. We all owe you. So you can count on the Aldecaldos. Always.
Good to know.
By the way, on this playthrough, V has a nomad background, and that's going to be important later on.
Nobody's behind the bar. That I like. Beer? Lemonade?
Beer me.
Not that I have any objections, but aren't you supposed to be planning an evacuation route, Panam?
To happy endings.
Ah, fuck it. I guess she's earned this.
Speaking of happy endings,
Oh god, that was terrible.
back there in the Basilisk, I hope you don't regret what happened.
I regret one thing only. That we had so little time.
Guess we'll have to do something about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, boy, I'm in there.
You know, this could be us. Every day. V, look around. Look at them. They could be your family.
Panam, what do you...
Stay in camp. Join us.
It's really not that simple.
You either want to or not. What's so complicated?
That's the problem. What I want right now doesn't mean a thing.
All right, V. I shouldn't drop bombs like that on you right now. I just thought... forget about it.
Well, if I wasn't going to die in a couple of weeks, this might be good.
I'll think it all over. I promise.
Yeah. That. My passenger. I still need to do something about him. Or I'm fucked.
V?
Panam.
V, relax. Everything is okay. How do you feel?
Where are we?
You passed out. Completely. We took you with us.
Where?
We moved camp. You are safe. Everything is under control.
You ain't dying yet.
V, you have to tell me what is happening. The blood. You were out for hours. What's wrong?
Yeah, she deserves the truth.
Panam, it's getting worse. Every single day.
Okay, V, relax. Take it bit by bit. What is happening? Exactly.
You know, Johnny Silverhand.
Yes, they sometimes play those oldies on the radio. Why?
That's just it. Johnny's alive. He's sitting in my head.
He's what? Am I not... Is this some sort of strange metaphor?
Long story. Got a job, fucked it up. Now, Silverhand's personality construct's sitting in my head.
Bullshit!
Yeah, well, he's not too happy about it either. Turns out we don't really mix. And it's getting worse.
You are not joking.
Just trying to live with it. Survive, actually.
It's certainly not doing wonders for your health.
I gotta go. I'm feeling better. Really.
Wait. I will go with you.
I thought I heard that voice.
Hey, Mitch.
Finally. We were worried.
Took good care of your ride. She's over there. But you're not leaving us already, are you?
Is everything okay?
Thanks. I'll stick around for a bit.
Make yourself at home.
Remember, our offer still stands. If you need help, the Aldecaldos are here for you.
And that, at least, we can agree on.
If you need anything, you know where to find us.
Want me to walk with you? I know this area. Back from the old routes.
You really safe here, though?
For now, yes. Militech does not venture this far. And our vantage points really are much better.
Hey! Welcome back to the land of the living.
About time Sleeping Beauty decided to join us. Hey there.
As you're probably aware, there are multiple different endings to Cyberpunk 2077, and I do intend to show you most of them, but this Panam Palmer questline sets you up for what I consider to easily be the best one.
But you know, everything here, it is temporary. All of it. We will soon have to decide what comes next.
I'm sure she probably expects me to reply with something wise or witty, but I'm just mesmerised by those bobbing butt cheeks. She's got no one to blame but herself.
V, back to what we were saying. I will not even pretend to understand. I don't think it has even sunk in yet. But I am serious. How can I help?
Honestly, not a clue.
But there has to be something. Someone who can...
Remember Hellman? He's the one who created the personality construct tech.
That's why you wanted to get him.
But it was a dead end. Now I have to figure out where to go next.
You'll find a way. And once you do, let me know. I will help. This whole family will help. Saul was not joking. You understand?
Thanks for everything. For being here for me.
Take care of yourself. And let me know. Well, just please keep in touch.
And that is the completion of the Panam Palmer storyline, although we'll be seeing more of Panam, because there's a Panam Palmer ending as well. As far as future videos are concerned, there's some tying up of loose ends, and there are still a couple of other quest lines that need to be completed. One of them's pretty much a standalone, but is very amusing. There's some unfinished business that we're going to need to take care of for Johnny, and then there's the questline that, in my opinion, is easily the most fun and one of the more lengthy questlines in the entire game, and it's all to do with Kerry Eurodyne. For those of you who don't know who he is, who are thinking, that name seems familiar but you can't quite place it, allow me to refresh your memory. This is Kerry Eurodyne. Kerry was Samurai's guitarist, and he and Johnny, as the lead singer and rhythm guitarist, were constantly button heads back in the bad old days, and as you can see, Kerry is very much still alive and still rocking. All of this and plenty of other things will be coming up in future episodes. In the meantime, I hope you've all had a good weekend, or are having a good weekend, and as always, take care, stay safe, I'll catch you next time.